See if this sounds familiar. You get ready to work on something and you start feeling all this resistance building up because you think about what's coming next. If I create this, then this is going to have to be done. Then that's going to have to be done. Then that's going to have to be done. And you start feeling all this pressure and this sense of overwhelm, so you procrastinate. I've struggled with that in the past and still do from time to time, but I've learned a technique that's helped me. I think about honeybees. When I see a forager bee leave the hive, I know it has one job. It's to go collect pollen and nectar. That forager bee is not thinking, I wonder if there'll be a bee to unload all this pollen and nectar when I get back. Do we have enough honeycomb to be able to store that pollen and nectar? And is there going to be any honey there for me to eat? Because I'm going to be hungry when I get back. It has one job and it completes it before it starts its next one job. Using that inspiration, here are 3 suggestions if you find yourself procrastinating on certain tasks, activities, or projects. The first one is, for anything you're procrastinating on, break it down to that smallest step. What is that one step you could take, that one job that doesn't have resistance attached to it? Maybe it's opening that tab on your computer, writing the subject line and then stopping, or simply making a call. But what's the smallest step you could take that doesn't feel like there's resistance attached to it? The second suggestion is to focus on starting, not finishing. When that forager bee goes out, it's starting its journey. It doesn't know for sure it's going to find pollen. It doesn't stress about that. It knows the value in starting so it can get to its destination. When you are working on something, stop saying to yourself, I got to finish this. Focus on the starting side of things, and that normally creates momentum. The third suggestion I have for you is to give yourself permission to focus on one job, one step at a time. Resist that temptation to be thinking about steps 13, 14, and 15. When that happens, kindly bring yourself back to saying, this is my one job in the moment. When it's done, I'll take on the next one job. You see, I think so often progress with these kind of tasks doesn't come from thinking about, I've got to finish it all at one time. It comes from starting. So my challenge for you this week is to think about something that you've been procrastinating on. Break it down to that smallest step and then take the action. You might be surprised just how buzzed you get to take the next step. I'm keynote speaker and author Jones Loflin. Thanks for spending a few minutes with me today in the Jones Zone.